Hello everybody, this is Bronislava for HandMadeRukodelky. My dog is running away. Anyway, so here she is. Here is my doggy. She is actually really old. She's like 17 years old. And she is camera shy. But I guess now in the old age, she's not as much camera shy because she is blind and deaf. So it's much better these days. In today's video we will be knitting row 5 through 10, okay, so 6 rows basically, and as I've been knitting, I've been trying to also edit the videos so you can have this this video number 3 as soon as possible, and there will be I think 3 more videos after this one, okay. So all together with this scarf that we've been knitting so far, you will have yes, I know you want to go down, huh? But don't run away. We will have I think, let me see, 6 videos, okay? Because this is my 3rd video plus 6 videos we should have, okay? So let's go and knit.
All right, so today is day 11, also row 11, and if you are looking or using my chart on my blog, you would go and see this row actually under row 5, okay, on the chart. And again, I will be knitting my edge, which now is 10 stitches. Okay. And now we will start our repeats. And our repeats are going to go like this. This is the cable row, okay? It's on the right side. So we need to do cable where we will take, this is the right leaning. Oops. Okay, if something like this happens to you, then you need to go very gently, and you just stick your needle in there. Okay, look, no problem, right? And we need to hold both needles, I guess. If you have it on a lap, you're not gonna be struggling so much. Anyway, so we will take the first 2 stitches of the needle and put it on our cable needle, okay? And I went from the back because I discovered that it's much easier. All right, now we will knit 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Now we will place these stitches back on. Let me go and just push it up so we don't lose those stitches. So we will put these back on, and we will purl these 2 stitches. Purl them, okay? Purl and purl. Now we need to purl 2. 1, 2. We need to knit 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to purl again 2 stitches. Purl, purl. Now we will be doing the left leaning cable. Okay, so we will take these 2 stitches off in the front, right? And we will purl 2 stitches, purl and purl. We will put these 2 stitches back on, or you can knit them from the cable needle if you have a good dexterity. Okay. And we will knit these 2 stitches. Knit and knit. And we will repeat. Let's do this again in continental style one more time. So I will go and place my needle from the back and take those 2 stitches off. I'm talking about the holder, right? Now we will knit 2 stitches, 1 and 2. We will place them back so we can purl these 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and we will purl them. Okay, purl and purl. Okay, now we need to purl 2 stitches, purl and purl. Knit 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4. Purl 2 stitches, 1, 2. Okay, and now we will do the left leaning with stitches, with cable stitches that we hold in the front, and we will purl. We need to purl 1 and 2. Okay, now we need to place them back or knit them immediately. It doesn't matter, whichever way you want. Okay, and we will knit them 1 and 2. Okay, and now we can go and do this in English style. All right, so with English style, we will place these on our holder. Okay, now we will, excuse me, now, oops, English style, go automatically into my fingers. Okay, so now we will knit our first 2 stitches. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay, now we will purl them, so let's go and put them back on a needle. That's 1, and let me not lose it. Okay, isn't that exciting, right? Now we will purl, so I have to go forward with the yarn. I forget those things. Okay, so we will purl now, purl 2, 1 and 2. And now we need to purl 2 stitches, purl and purl. Now we need to bring the yarn back and knit 4 stitches, knit, 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 and knit. Now we need to bring yarn forward and purl 2 stitches, purl and purl. Okay, and now we will purl, so we can go and keep this yarn in the front, and we need to do another cable left leaning, so we will leave these 2 stitches, okay, that I just put on my holder, and keep them in the front, and we will purl 2 stitches, so that's 1, and I have to tighten it up a little bit, so it's kind of loose. Okay, and purl 1 more. Okay, and now we need to move these 2 back. I do that much better with English style if I move everything back. All right, and we will knit these 2 stitches. And I brought yarn back, yes. Okay, so we will knit and knit. Now, if I would have this on my lap or on a table, I would not look so, awkward. All right. And again, I will repeat all my repeats again, and I will knit my last 10 stitches. Okay. So that's what we are doing in this row. And here I am again. And yesterday we had beautiful milky sky, all white basically. And today we have absolutely beautiful Carolina sky with some clouds. And we will be working on the wrong side. And this is how we will do it. So first over here, what I need to do is I need to knit my edge. Okay, so we will knit our first 10 stitches, or my 10 stitches, and I don't know how many stitches in your edge you have, so you do that. You could also have a seed stitch for your edge if you want to. And now in our repeat we will knit this way. We will purl first 2 stitches, purl and purl. We will knit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We will purl 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We will knit 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we will purl 2, 1 and 2. Okay, so again it's purl 2, knit 4, purl 4, knit 4, purl 2, and that's our repeat. Okay, let me show it to you now because this is very easy. So now I will show it to you in English style. Okay, so again we will purl 2, so we need to have yarn in front, so this is 1 and 2. Now we will knit 4, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4. I will purl 4 again. I will purl again, but 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we will knit 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we will purl 2, and that completes our repeat. So this was 1 and this was 2. Okay, and I can go and knit my continental style. Okay, and so now from now on I will do these repeats, and when I'm all the way to the end, to my last 10 stitches, I will knit those 10 stitches. Okay, and I will see you again tomorrow. I think it's coming along very well, right? So this is how it looks so far. And tomorrow we will continue. Today we will be knitting 13th row, and again, as you see, my yarn is white, and because of that you can guess that my sky is milky white, just one continuous cloud. Okay, and so I will knit my edge first. All right, and today is a cable day. So this is going to be our first repetition, and we will knit it this way. We need to knit 2 stitches, knit and knit. We need to purl 2 stitches, purl and purl. Now we need to do a right leaning cable. And if we have right leaning cable, let me push this up because yesterday or the day before yesterday, I almost lost the stitches. So I'm going to go from back. It's easier on me actually, I realized, okay? So I just keep it in the back because we need to keep it in the back when we're doing right leaning cable, okay? And we will, the next 2 stitches, we will knit, okay? So we will knit and knit. And now we will go and put them back on. Oops, one more. Okay, and we will purl these 2 stitches, purl and purl. Now I will put 2 stitches over here to the front because they are left leaning, and we will first purl 2 stitches, purl and purl. Okay, and I kind of tightened up the very first one because it would have like a really big long yarn in between, okay? And now we need to go and place them back on. Okay, and we will knit them. Knit and knit. Okay, and now we just need to purl 2 stitches, purl and purl, and knit 2, 1 and 2, and we are finished with our first repeat. Let me do this one more time, okay? So you see we are doing another cable right here, okay, in the middle, just like we started before over here. So we're doing the same thing in here. Now we will do again, we will knit 2 stitches, knit and knit. We will purl 2 stitches, purl and purl. Okay, now we need to place our cable needle, and we need to place it in the back because it's going to be right leaning cable. And we will knit first 2 stitches, knit and knit. And now we need to put those stitches back onto the needle, or you could purl them because we're going to be purling them. You could purl them from the needle as well. So we will purl these 2 stitches, these cable stitches, okay? Purl and purl. Now we need to do another cable which is left leaning. So the stitches in the front. And we need to purl these 2 stitches first. Okay, so purl and purl. Okay, now we need to knit 2 stitches from our cable needle. So we'll knit and knit. Now we need to purl these next 2 stitches, so purl and purl, and we need to knit 2 stitches, knit and knit. Now we will do it in English style, so we will knit 2 stitches, knit and knit. Now we will purl 2 stitches, purl and purl. Now next 2 stitches will be knitted of the of that cable, so we need to place our needle in the back. Okay, oops, I'm losing my stitches over here. Okay, Very good. So it's in the back, good. And we need to knit these stitches. Okay, so let me see. Needs to be like this. Okay. So we will knit these 2 stitches. Knit and knit. Now we will place these stitches back onto the needle. 1 and 2. Let me get that out of my way because it's easier on me. So purl and purl. Now we will put next 2 stitches over here on our cable needle, which is my DP, short DPN. Oh, actually we need to purl, so we need yarn in here. And we need to purl next 2 stitches, so yarn has to be in the front. Okay, so we will purl 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Okay, very good. Let me push this down. And now we will knit 2 stitches. Okay, so let me put these 2 stitches back on the needle. Okay, and we need to knit them. So we will knit with yarn in the back, right? Knit and knit. Now we need to purl, so yarn forward and purl 2 stitches. That's 1 and 2. And last 2 stitches need to be knitted. Okay, so knit and knit. Okay, so that's our 13 row for today. So I'll finish all my repeats and I will knit my edge when I finish the row, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Today is a day 14, which means also row 14. And today is really, again, beautiful sky, blue sky with clouds. So I'm working with light gray color. And as you see, I am knitting my edge. Okay. And we will start working on our pattern, on our section or repeat. Okay. And since we're working on the wrong side, we will be working only with knit and purl stitches today. No cables. And we need to purl 2, purl and purl. We need to knit 2, knit and knit. Now we need to purl 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now we need to knit 2, 1, 2, and we need to purl 2, purl and purl, and we're finished with our repeat. Now we will do another repeat, and we will do it in English style. So we will need to purl 2. So we will purl with yarn in front, purl and purl. Now we need to knit 2 stitches. So knit and knit. Now we need to purl 8 stitches. Purl purl, that's 2, this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We will knit 2 stitches, 1, 2, and we will purl 2 stitches, purl and purl. Okay, so basically now you just will repeat all these stitches, okay, all the way to the end except your edge. Your edge is going to be knitted, okay? And then tomorrow we will do another row. I am back, and in this row 15th, as you see, I'm knitting with my light gray color, so the sky obviously has some clouds to it. And as you see, I already did 3 repeats because it's getting heavy and it's pulling down, and I didn't want to lose my needle. So what I did is, again, I did my edge right over here, 3 repeats, and I'm ready to do my next repeat, okay? And this repeat, row 15, is going to be knitted like this. We will knit 2, 1, 2. Now we're going to do a right slanted cable. So we will knit 2 right now after I put my 2 stitches on a cable needle. We will place it back. It's easier that way. Okay, and now we will purl 2 stitches. 1 and 2. Okay, so I knitted 2, then I placed 2 stitches on a cable, knitted them, and knitted purled 2 other stitches. Now we will purl 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's the time to put 2 stitches on the cable needle, purl 2 stitches, purl and purl. Okay, place these 2 stitches back on the needle, or you can knit them. Okay, but I will place them back, and we will knit 2, 1 and 2 for our cable. Okay, and now we will knit 2 stitches, and that is conclusion of our repeat. Let me show it to you one more time. Okay, knit 2, 1, 2. Now we will do right leaning cable, so we will place those needles on the needle in the back, knit them, knit 2. Now we will purl 2 stitches from the cable, 1 and 2, purl 4 stitches between the cable, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, place 2 stitches on a cable needle, purl 2 stitches from the cable. These are cable stitches, these 2, okay, 1 and 2, and knit 2 stitches from the cable. Let me go and put them back on regular needle. We will knit 1 and 2, and we knit next 2 stitches. Let's do this in English style. We will knit 2 stitches, 1 and 2. We will put 2 stitches on the cable needle in the back. We will knit 2 stitches, a little closer. Okay, we will knit 2 stitches, so that's 1. I'm too close, I'm too bunched up in here. And this is 2. Okay, I tightened it up a little bit. Now we need to place these 2 stitches back on the needle. You know, it is so much harder for me to do it when it's hanging in the air. I don't have really good table over here that I could use in this room. Okay, so now we need to purl 2 stitches. Okay, so we will purl 1. I wrapped it twice. Okay, in this way, and 2, purl 2. So that was our cable. Okay, now we need to purl 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, oops, and 4. I almost went with my yarn back. Now we still need our yarn in the front because we will be still purling 2 stitches for our cable. So we will place these on the cable needle and we will purl these stitches right here. Okay, so we will purl 1 and purl 2 and purl 2. Okay, good. Let's put this yarn back because we will be knitting next 4 stitches. Okay. So we will knit our 2 stitches from our cable. So that's 1 and 2. And now we will knit our last 2 stitches. 1 and 2. All right, and I will continue again all the way to the end, and then I will knit my last stitches for my edge. So today is my day 16 and also row 16, and as you see, I am knitting my edge with white yarn. That means that we have milky sky. I cannot see any blue sky through it. All right, and today it's going to be very easy. Besides knitting just the edges, both edges will need to be knitted, right? Everything else is gonna be purled. You will purl entire row. All of these repeats will be purled. That's so easy today, right? And actually this is also going to be my conclusion of our 3rd video, and you will see the links below the video in description to other videos. I will be adding them as I am finishing up editing all the videos. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen, for today. Okay, and I guess I will see you another time.